Alright guys, I'm gonna make this short, quick, strong, and let's say strong in power again, because it's either they're cold or they have devices that are keep blocking off these live feeds. But this is what we're doing, guys. It's called counting coup. Counting coup on DAPL security vehicles. Don't worry guys, I'm not going to do anything sporadic or surprising. I just want to go ahead and touch and shed some light for the world to see an update of camp. Lights are so bright. We don't need light no more. It's clear as day out here. Now, I'm pretty sure they're watching the live feeds across the bridge. All the trolls are lighting up. I'm gonna put them to work now. But we're still standing here. I stand here as one individual from this camp. Back there, that's all the corruption. That's all of North Dakota right there. And well, I guess what I'm saying is, you know, when you're walking down the road of courage and you have a drone flying above you, you could do anything. Someone's told me, how do you deal with all the ugliness, and how do you deal with all the hurtful things that are put upon us, our own people, our water protectors, even from our own people? How do we still do it? How do we still do it? How do we still stand strong and keep walking forward? It's because we got to keep walking forward, guys. We got until the 22nd, and camp is going to be gone. But camp is never gone. Camp's always going to be everywhere. And it's good because they're not cutting this one off. But as you can see clearly on this path, this road here, they have green lasers. They have green lasers that you can see sometimes shine on the ground. That's probably attached to a weapon that they're aiming. But as you're going into this kind of crazy situation, you don't think about what could happen. You just do it. This is the brightest we could probably be. Maybe this is the closest we could be. You hear that, guys? The drones in the sky. They're being watched right now. From ground level perspective, from indigenous eyes, to the drone high in the sky. There are 3 vehicles up there. At the same time right here, the snowmobiles were cruising around this whole valley the other couple nights ago. 3 something in the morning. War hooping. Going nuts. Enjoying themselves, I bet. Because they're getting bored. What else are they gonna do? The lights shine so bright we cannot see, but now they have shined more lights and more lights and more lights. They're just shining the light on us because we Because we are the light, peoples. Listen to my message and listen to it clearly. I stand right here in this position of surroundings. A lot of happenings happen on this very bridge. A lot of tyranny, a lot of hate, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. A lot of freedom was taken away. A lot of spirits rising. But I stand right here for all you people that were there, everybody that tunes into this live feed. This is just gonna be a simple, quick message before the freezing cold stops this live feed on its own. I wanna say that the future of this camp, just like I told everybody, it's always within all of us. But what we do as individuals, we're making a difference in this world. We really are. I stand here facing 4 or 5 patrol cars, and as they shine their light, they don't know when there's enough light. They got 7 of them on her. Now, they're probably tuned in, but my message is this to all my people of Standing Rock. Don't give up on water protectors. We are our story, and it's beautiful in every way. And this is the message to show that every people out there who feel lost in the world, who feel all that pain and suffering and hurt, to feel all that chaos and violence, to feel all that oppression, you just keep walking forward. And closer you get. As a truck roars off, heading south to Standing Rock, 5 patrol cars blocking the road. There are no longer barriers set there on that bridge. I've visually seen it for myself. There is no more barriers on that bridge no more. So it's that much more easy access to easily move those barricade of cars and get things in. So we know that that bridge there is not a roadblock no more. It's a quick temporary roadblock that could be moved quick. So this is what we're documenting. Preparing ourselves and see what we're dealing with. The only barriers that are left, though, are the barriers that are put on our side of the bridge. And in the distance over there, I hear snowmobiles. They're probably coming across from the east side drill pad. They have snowmobiles because that's their easy way of getting around the snow and getting over quick areas and remote areas along all of these sacred sites here. They leave their marks. We see their trails. But this is what I was talking about earlier, everybody. How do you deal with all the hate that they throw at me? How do they deal with everything they put me through? I just absorbed it all in. I absorbed it all in. I looked at it from a bigger perspective. And that goes beyond me. It goes beyond everything we're here for. It goes beyond. You guys get the point. We empower ourselves for the future generations of our futures and our futures, kids, generations, and futures. It may seem hard, and it may seem that you cannot change by just being out here. Where we are changing. I'm changing every day. I wanna tell everybody here that I could stand right here in the front and not be afraid. To know that I'm looking and walking right towards these Doppel security. Now, are they pointing a weapon at me? Maybe. Are they watching me with thermal goggles? Maybe. You think it's set in their mind? I think that trigger that points right here is right here? Maybe. They come at us and try to negotiate. They're not negotiating. They're just controlling the situation by creating bills upon a bill upon a bill to protect this bill, to create that bill so it could dissipate and disappear that bill so they could always control us. But nah, we're not gonna allow that to happen no more. It feels good to be right here, peoples. It feels beautiful. It really does. I feel free. I do. I really feel free. I feel the coldness too, but you use that. You use that to step out of the darkness and into the light. Now here comes another vehicle coming down. At the same time this is going on, I'm always keeping yourself aware that these guys could come out of nowhere. They're probably driving a snowmobile, sneaking through those little trees right there. Huh, who knows, there's probably an infiltrator sitting on top of that hill. But still flying. It's because I hear the drone in the sky. I do. There's the drone. Okay guys, let's do a little bit of updates. We're actually 320 strong here, so updates. Let's see, let's throw them in, guys. Let's throw them in. Let's get all what we can right here while Dapple makes his presence on the bridge. Now, on the 22nd of this month, they say that is the last and final, that's the countdown. We'll leave it at that. 22nd. And then if I'm wrong, does it matter? The point is, this camp, it's not gonna get raided. It's just gonna go in there and they're just gonna push us away with their weapons. We know what's gonna happen. But we're gonna pray and we're gonna stand there. We're gonna hold the grounds of that camp. And a lot of people think it's a crazy idea because it's gonna flood. Now I'm gonna tell you guys this. Ain't no one on Standing Rock. Ain't no one on the council or anybody on the tribe or anyone from Morton County for a fact that's gonna say and have that say so that the camp is gonna get flooded. Now how do you know that? How can you come up with such prediction that this is gonna flood? They're using the flood, the water against us to incite fear of a flood. The last final say that has control of that camp, I say, who stays, who goes? You know who that is? That's Mother Earth. This whole planet here, this whole planet has the final say. Not Martin County, not Dallas Security. Check it out, guys. The drone. This is what it all started with, people's power of the drone. The relationship we have with this piece of machinery as we give it life. We empower that piece of machinery with life. And it allows us to see everything from a grander perspective. There it goes. The beauty of drones. Whew. Check it out, guys. We're making them work. We're making them work. They were probably almost half falling asleep, to tell you the truth. But I put them to work by coming down here and standing up and showing them that besides all those cement blockades they have there and their little artilleries of vehicles that are blocking the road, once they move that, they gotta get past me. In the sky, I hear the drones. In the far off distance there, I see the snowmobilers coming, but they're way over there. But they're coming though. Let's see how close of an interaction we can get for documenting purposes. But I hear the snowmobilers. But anyways, let's get this going and let's get back, because we're gonna start a fire and we're gonna eat and have some good food and good laughs. We're enjoying our spirits. Our spirits are high here. Our spirits are grand. Our spirits are pure. Now I stand in front of this bridge to show and tell the people at the camp and the people of all the other camps and Standing Rock and everybody who tunes in and everybody that's been tuned in since last year and since 5 months ago and 6 months ago, who've seen and endured and been through every one of our stories that we've been through this entire movement. I want to tell everybody out there that we just keep stepping forward. A giant will be standing in front of me, and you can still step forward. As Dapple Security is on top of that hill with their light looking down, and there's some over there looking at us, all it takes is just to step forward into the light, and they will reveal all their little spates, their little spots, and their little areas. They come out of the woodwork like, you know, like cockroaches. Scrambling around with 2 antennas on their head, being controlled by the system. You know, everybody says that it's stupid. Go away. Don't come around here. The pipeline's gonna get laid. Yeah, we know that already. That's truth we already know. You're just repeating it. Earlier today, BIA was all over Cannonball. They're playing psychological games with BIA. The show of force, the show of police, military. In this case, on the Standing Rock side, it's and the enforcement, a lot of BIA. There's like 40 BIA cops. And there's also feds. There's also Border Patrol and the ATF. There's all these agencies out here infiltrating us from the inside out, and they're all staying at Prairie Nights. But it's good though. It's, entertainment and lodging to fulfill your needs of desires and temptations. It's called a casino. So we give them that. We're literally housing environmental terrorists and people that work for the government who are on the wrong idea of life. How do I feel about that personally? It don't even matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many infiltrators walk past us in Ocheti camp. We tell them in a good way. Now, and before, it's good. It's good we're standing here for the water. A lot of people take everything, all the little things for, they tend to miss and skip and not see all the little things in life. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget all what happened here. Don't forget all what happened here. A lot of things happen here on this bridge. All the memories are never gonna go away. They're gonna be petrified in my soul, in my heart. But it brought in me, and it brought out a lot in me of more into about all my whole life. My whole life. I had this purpose. This purpose is right here, man. This purpose is a lot of things. All the things I put myself through. And my tribe says, go home, water protectors. Well, they forgot one he's already home. This is his home. Where do I go? To a community that was already being, in a stressful state of mind, dealing with all the elements of colonialism. This is my home, guys. I want to thank every one of you people out there and all you water protectors that came here. They helped me. We all came together. We all showed the world a lot of things. And the more I talk, the more vehicles are all coming out. They're hearing the truth. They haven't yet hit the slide feed yet. They see the drones. We're making them work. Don't be afraid. Just keep going forward, and if people talk shit about you, they talk shit about you. Don't ever let anybody put you down to their level. No matter how much they come at you. Whether it'll be the enemy or even within your own family. What's the purpose of this live feed? Again, it's called Counting Coup. Counting Coup on Dapple Security Intelligence. Misunderstanding. In a way, it feels like they're moving in. They're moving around. I can hear snowmobiles way over there. You can hear them over there too. Whew. Now, I hope everybody is sharing this live feed, because this is real-time, actual live feed from the Backwater Bridge. A lot of bad things happen on this bridge. In the end, this bridge is probably going to be taken down, and they're probably going to rebuild another one. I wouldn't be surprised if they slap Morton County's signatures all over it in remembrance. Because that's what they do. Because they know with their actions, they're not gonna, be protected and go into generations to generations. So they literally have to inscribe it and put a monumental statement on it, so it could be carried on through the eons of time. But things fade. This physical world soon all gonna be gone. All this life is just a testing ground, like Myron Dewey said. But when you really want to get deep into it, all of these lands out here are powerful, and Dapple knows it. That's why they went this far to protect it. But not to protect the land, but to protect their illegal actions. They are stripping our treaty lands. They are desecrating our sacred sites. And this is what the world is coming into, a new stage of environmental terrorism. With Trump being as president, there hasn't been one drop of good quality or good anything coming out of that guy. This world as we know it right now is changing. And I feel embraced to be in between all of this change and to be a part of it. I want to thank every one of you people out there who've been a part of this movement and this resistance and this understanding of a greater power that the United States government will never understand. It's about the true interconnections to the frozen water of Minuachoni, to the stars of the universe. We're all connected, all the way to our hearts and to our lands. They're going to continue to do this kind of destruction to the earth. Are we going to allow that to happen? Are we going to stand up and tell them what's right? They don't understand. Let's make them understand. Come on, water protectors. Hold strong. You're all doing a good thing. You're all doing a good job. And I give all you people, all the water protectors of this Osheti camp, I'm proud of you all. I'm proud of everybody. We all made a difference here. We all changed in many ways, shape, or forms and ideas here. We grew. We grew as media people. We grew as indigenous roots. Our roots just went into the ground more deeper. That much more strength and courage is built in me. I want to share that out to every one of you water protectors out there who feel that force trying to push you down. Stay strong. Do what's right. And let's protect all life. Protect what's right. Protect all the values of this precious planet. We gotta keep doing the message, people. Because we may not see it in our lifetime, but our actions are making a difference. Even if we don't see it, we don't feel it. You feel like we're not making change here, so that automatically tells us that we're gonna give up. We don't give up. We stand, we fight. No matter what and how big of an army that comes here that tells us that, you know, we're taking your lands and we're taking your rights and we're taking your identity. Because we gave you that identity, we'll take it back. Well, I'm not controlled like that. I create my own identity, create my own self-awareness of what's around me. I just do what I gotta do. I want to do it. I do all for you peoples out there, because I love you and I respect you guys. And all the warriors on the front line who were hurt and who had pain, I understand what you're going through, because I went through the same thing too. So your words that come out of your mouth, it might not be pretty, it might be ugly, but understand yourselves. Start looking at it from a bigger perspective. We really want to change and truly inspire a world full of hate and full of darkness. We've got to know and understand that hate and our darkness within ourselves. And once we understand that, we can better create and better understand and better grow as empowering people, intelligent people, roots people, traditional people, people of universal understanding. Every actions we do out here, whether it be a Facebook live feed exposing the front lines, or to establishing a camp on top of a hill, a very powerful hill. Now, the outside media and even our own indigenous media might not agree with certain things that happen within this camp, but it's just about growing. We can't control it, understand it. And there's the light. The light is big. Now, it caused 3 vehicles and the whole freaking valley of cars just, you know, waking up from a good evening nap. You had to wake them up somehow. I inspired people to come here. They should have walked though. By all means, just walk this road. Don't need to drive a car down there. I believe that there is vehicles. Just being curious. Maybe they heard the message, but it ain't no direct action. It's just me going on the bridge and just showing the world that just step forward and go to the bridge and just experience it and feel the bridge. Check it out way over there, guys. See that light in the distance? Now, it was reported that that night snowmobiles were running around or hooping. Do you blame me? No. I also had interactions with snowmobiles. So I can, you guys will probably understand where I was coming from. So what I did is I got on that hill right there, and I just shined a light. Now, alright peeps, who all stands in solidarity with Standing Rock? The camp still holds life. You just gotta see it. As today, I went to the dome, and inside this dome were a group of people. It wasn't just any kind of people. There were knowledgeable people. There were knowledgeable water protectors. There were knowledgeable lawyers. Not just any knowledge. It was really empowering. It was beyond what everybody in this world knows, just to the level, but this knowledge was beyond that. It was people coming together for the greater good and understanding of what we're really here for. You know? It's all about the treaty lands. And it was really good. But the camp here is going beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see it. It may be dark. You may not see any outside fires, but there is life within this camp. Each and every one of those shelters that are still remaining hold life inside them. You gotta give it that. And at the same time, I want to tell my Standing Rock people in level of positions and power and control, never ever forget about the camp. Don't push away the water protectors. Don't push them into the BIA. Don't tell stories to push us out of here. The water protectors are history. Don't disgrace their own history. Use that and empower a tribe, a nation, a country. There they are, on top of that hill. And you can barely see them, but they're up there in the dark, watching you like evil eyes peeking out. That's where the last child warrior camp was established and taken down and desecrated in one day. That's another thing too. Sometimes our own indigenous medias don't really like to speak about desecrating certain objects within camps, but you know what though? It's true. Just talk about it. Why try to hold certain things back that happened to us? how we expect to go forward and understand if you are centering our own desecrations to the world. There was teepees that were burnt up there. It happens. We do actions. Are we really understanding the outcome of it? It's gonna get raided probably with this limited amount of time frame, and of course the whole militarized platoon army. Yeah, that stops them. No, we are not terrorizers. We are not terrorizers. We are just transforming into something that's what we're here about. I can't zoom. Let's shine some light on this. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. Yeah. No more light. Well, I just wanted to give everybody a little brief live footage from the bridge. Kind of woke everybody up here. It's crazy. One individual walked down the road and it was the camp. It pretty much turned on every single light of Dapple, except for them up there. But we got something special for them. I know, don't start exaggerating. I'll give you a sneak preview. It's about shining the light in the darkness and exposing all the corruption. Just think about it, really think about it. It's gonna be beautiful. Now this is the live feed, like I said, from the last few rare media. This is what we do. We gotta keep documenting. Keep documenting. Just keep documenting. This is camp right here. I have really warm gloves. It's so cold out here that the cold just seeps in through all that layers that's supposed to keep you warm. It starts freezing your hands like a freezer. That's how cold North Dakota is right now. The wind doesn't help make it even colder. This is the elements of North Dakota. So, and again, we got about maybe 2-3 months of hard, strong winter. So I say to you, when you go to camp, be prepared, stay warm, and don't be afraid of the camp. The camp's still here. And if you really come and it's not here, then look up on the hill. There's camps everywhere. Now, is it really gonna flood? I highly doubt it's gonna flood, as you guys seen in the pictures, but it'll do some flooding. But that's just the way the earth works. We get out of the way from Mother Nature. Don't stand in her way. She'll destroy everything in her path. Be respectful. It's cold. just so I can push the live stream button. But I want to thank everybody out there for standing strong, holding your prayers up high, like Marshall says. Let's see. Right here, watch this. Of course, it's mirrored, so it's backwards. So just watch your live feed facing the mirror to reverse the lettering. Alright guys, I'm going to bed. You guys have a wonderful night. Dream well. Hold our prayers up high. Pray for us. You know, we're still out here doing a good fight. It's cold, but we're here sleeping in these tents, occupying these tents. They are slowly clearing out a lot of the abandoned tents. But really though, these people here that are working the bulldozers and whatnot, they are actually, some of them actually are camping in camp too as well. And they are here to, you know, clean it up, whether they're getting paid for it or not. Because they're doing it for the good of being environmentally, you know, clean. Like all the media they're putting out there as far as like saying we are no good, then, you know, what's the point of protecting the water if we're destroying this camp with a lot of bad things? That's not true. That's all the media they're putting out there just to make us look bad. All the things that come out there from the outside world that are looking in on this, none of those people out there can even have a say of how to describe camp life here. Because you know what? Because they're not even here. For first of all, they don't understand the real experience of being right now in these elements. They're back at home in a warm living room, and we're out here freezing, but we're holding strong. The more we freeze, you know, the more life comes out of us. So camp here, it's going strong, you know, despite all the truthful stories you hear about this place. Whether you guys take it the way you guys want to take it. Camp's here, people are still standing, we're holding prayers in the yurts and the teepees, we're laughing, we're singing, we're enjoying it. The flags, what flags still remain down Flag Road? They still float with the air. Look. Alright guys, as much as you are saying that I should get back inside a yurt and that I might get too cold, it's never too cold. It's about preparing yourself. And right now I am sitting, I'm sitting comfortable right now. Besides my fingers freezing up a little bit, you know. There's a camp right there. There's security gate. There's still people coming in. I'm still checking them out. Coming in, you know. Like I said, guys, camp's alive. You guys are always talking about the camp. What's going on? This is what I'm hearing. Is this what you're hearing? At night, it's dark, cars are driving around, people are walking out here and there. In the daytime, it's the same thing. The real life is inside these structures. There's still life here. It's not dying. This can't be garbage. This can't be just getting all trashy. It's not. I want to thank all of the workers that were there with the machinery and getting all the abandoned materials from this camp, and they're putting it all together and putting it in the bins. It's a good job. Once in a while we hear those. We hear Minnie with Joni. We hear we're hooping. This camp's still alive. And I'm reporting it all for you guys, for your eyes. The thing about this camp is all the water is frozen, and we're walking above frozen water throughout this whole camp. It's a little slippery at times. Once in a while, a few water protectors slip and fall. Cause a little pain, but we just get back up. And we keep walking together, standing in prayer. If we slip, brothers and sisters are right there beside us to pick us back up, to encourage us. The flags are still blowing in the wind to signify to that no matter what they do to us from the inside out, solidarity, and the peoples are still here. Tonight's live feed was just something new. Testing the limits. You know? Just walking in camp. It's cold here. Alright guys, welcome to North Dakota. This is Shiyé camp. All the stuff I said and was on the front line, and the bridge and the history and the knowledge and what we're here for and what we're supposed to respect and what we're supposed to be in our outcomes. Actions speak louder than words. Speak words, but lead with actions too. And that's what tonight's feed was. And even if you don't really see me right here and I'm in the dark, we are in the dark. And we're still walking around. Just because something's not clearly, visually there for you to interpret and for you to visually see what you're trying to look at. Just because you can't really see best is what you want it to be. Don't look at it different. Just keep going forward. Keep bringing the messages out. Keep spreading. Keep doing what's right. And if you're doing wrong, just learn from it. But don't let it consume you. Respect all of nature here. Snow. No, I will not make a snow angel. The snow is too hard to even make a snow angel. You probably can, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. My live feed was already freezing up anyways. Ow. Alright guys, this is one sporadic, I would say, out there live feeds. It wasn't really, you take it how it is. We're standing here in Osheti in the darkness, as people want to put it. This camp is beautiful darkness, because they're misinterpreting, they're seeing it from above, reporting it from above. The major media likes to report things from outside. They tend to miss the true story, which starts from the inside. Inside these structures, life continues, life prevails, and life in solidarity is happening. And that's what the major outside media source is forgetting to report. They just love to report on how it looks from the outside. It's not about the outside of anything. It's not about the outside, the looks. It's about your inner self, your heart, your blood, your values. We repeat these over and over again because that's how many times we gotta keep saying it. We gotta remember. Use it. Let me see if you guys can see this here. That's a yurt. Oh, the screen's getting fogged up, but see, I don't know if you guys can still see everything in the dark, but hey, you guys followed me for almost 6 months. I'm pretty sure you can also see in the darkness as well, so it's a good thing. Alright guys, I'm going to end it with this kind of a shot right here. Watch this. And my whole disclaimer that I'm going to put out there is, I said it. You guys interpret it. You take it for your truth or for your faults. You take it from there. You either make it grow or you squish it like a bug. It's been a wonderful night, guys. This is Shiyé, and I'm reporting from Machete, and the flags still fly. The flags are still flying. The drones are still flying. We're still alive in here, walking around in all this darkness. Water protectors, we're powerful, we're knowledgeable, we're inspirational, we're leading the way. Also, another note for all the brothers and sisters out there who have started to hate. Don't hate, appreciate. Appreciate, even appreciate the people who are lost. Help them. Don't discredit them. I know in your hearts that you can change. Us water protectors too. We are not perfect. We are all humans. But we must allow ourselves to accept a lot of things in life that we don't like. And we just gotta deal with it. But this is camp life, peoples. And I reported it to you. I hope this sheds a little light, even though it's all dark here, on a lot of issues that you guys want to hear. And we're so wanting to know what was really going on up there in Standing Rock. Well, this is what's going on here. Live feeds don't lie. I walked up to the front lines. They're still parked there. You know? Parked there. Literally, they're blocking a public highway. I believe that's what their excuse was, to come and put a stop to the protection of the waters. And what did they do? They took the place of what we was doing, but we were doing it for the good of the earth. People tend to take that and make that something else. Everything we do it for the earth. Everything we do it for the planet. We're putting ourselves out here, enduring all this extreme cold. What does DAPL do? Morton County do? They don't want to be out here. They're huddling in their trucks, hiding and turning on warmers. Surviving, trying to survive too. But they get to go home. They go home, and you get the National Guard boys. Send them on night duties. Have them protect and watch over their little fortress. You know, you think these boys signed up for something like this? I don't think so. Of course, they signed up for a successful future, and they started with the military. That's their whole propaganda, is join the military, help us enforce, and we will provide you affordable and cheap and most likely free education to better provide you with more, intuitive and more, prosperous future. That's their future. Now, how the heck are they gonna say all that to a young teenager who just, brainwash our minds, man. They did it. All kinds of elements in this battle, man. All kinds of elements, all kinds of tactics. They use our history against us. They use physical, harmful actions against us. They sprayed Miniwachoni on us. But we were still standing there. you guys share the live feeds though, because if you really look at it, if you're really looking and observing these live feeds, we're seeing them, yeah, but I've noticed that there's been fluctuation of like Standing Rock's disappearing from Facebook, because I, for one, know that these posts, they're disappearing. I know. I'm starting to see more other posts as far as just like, you know, people just their personal issues or something that has nothing to do with Dapple or Standing Rock. I'm seeing more of those posts than anything happening here at Standing Rock. So that's why we do this. It don't matter if you just see a black screen and you know, and lights and whatever. Just listen to the voice, and the voice will guide you.